Fly healthy.
Is looking for a second date update with a woman named Kate. Hey, Josh.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Going good.
Good. I got to tell you, I've been a fan of the show for what feels like forever. But this is my first time reaching out to you guys.
Well, we appreciate that. Welcome.
Thank you. I got to just confess, I've heard a bunch of people call in and to your show, and I've always kind of thought, I don't know, that just didn't seem like me, you know?
I think that's probably the case for most people. They don't sit around at home just wondering when their day will come. They get to call in and be a part of this.
I know. I'm being so awkward. Okay, look, I think this girl got me a bit twisted, a bit confused. I met her on Match, just on the dating site.
Okay.
And we've actually already went out twice. And so first time was cool. And the second time, she actually spent the night. It seemed like things were heading in a really good direction.
Right.
Okay.
There was some major attraction there, and not just one-sided. I liked her. It seemed like she really was into me,
Good.
So, it was kind of weird because it was her suggestion to come back to my place in the first, the second date happened, and she said, hey, let's go back to your place. I said, cool. This chemistry must be doing really well. And it was so good, it felt like, how sometimes in the movies where the people, couples finish each other's sentences, they just know what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of that going on. We were just seemed to be on the same page about, so many things we talked about. I was getting, freaked out about it all.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I guess so. We had a lot of different interests we liked, similar careers. I work as a mortgage broker. She works as a real estate agent.
Oh, that's perfect.
Both divorced with almost grown kids. And we, talked about future plans.
Already? On the second date?
Yeah, like I'm saying, it felt to me like we were crushing on each other pretty hard, And the time we spent at my place was fantastic. Really fantastic.
Wow. Nice. Look at that.
Yeah, maybe for me anyway.
Well, for the guy, it usually is.
True.
I guess so. And by all appearances, though, it seemed like she was having a good time, too. She seemed happy to leave, though. When it was time to be done, she was also excited to leave my place. Okay. So she kissed me goodbye. I thought it was weird, but she did kiss me goodbye. Thanked me, told me she had a great time, and to see me later. Cool. So I'm at a loss. I have not been able to get her to go out with me again. She's kind of ghosted me. And so I figured I could call you guys, and I don't know, maybe you could help me get to the bottom of it a little bit. I want to know if I could not repeat whatever I did again.
Well, Josh, the operative phrase you used was, by all appearances.
Yeah.
She seemed like she had a good time.
Yeah. It's hard to say for sure because, it's a little bit of a different experience for women. And
could have been some acting there, Jenn.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Some theatrics.
It's weird to me, though, that they were vibing so well, and then she slept with you, and then that was it.
She
it
couldn't
wasn't
get out of there fast enough.
Well, it wasn't like she was doing a one-night stand, right? You felt like because you guys had this history together, it was more than that?
We had the first date, and so I figured if it was going to be a one-night stand thing, then maybe it would have happened then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like the part how you were saying, we're finishing each other's sentences, so it felt like it was more than that.
Right.
One could argue once she got what she wanted from you, Josh.
And she said you were happy to
Peace
leave.
out.
You know how women can be sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm digging your energy, though. You sound like a really cool, nice guy.
Maybe she did love you and leave you. Who knows?
So I want to know more. I want to know why.
Yeah, I don't get it because being with the real estate, another person who's around my age also has grown kids, get what it's like to have been married and not be married anymore. That's hard to come by.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to give that up too quickly.
All right. Well, unless there's anything else, any other details you think we need to know, Josh?
I guess no. I was just really excited that she had offered for us to go back to my place. And hopefully she didn't see me as too excited.
Okay, but she followed through, though.
Yes.
All right. Well, why don't we take a break then, and when we come back, we'll call Kate and see what her deal is.
Thanks, guys.
All right, stick around. We'll do that next. All right, Josh met Kate on Match. They actually went out on a couple of dates, and on that second date, she went back to his place.
Mm-hmm.
Josh talks of a mutual attraction. Not only are they attracted to each other, but they get along so well. They're at the point where they're finishing each other's sentences. They're talking about the future.
That's nice.
But then they slept together.
And it was her idea. She just couldn't resist. She begged him to take her back to his place.
So what do you think happened, Jen? Did she just realized in that
Something
that she
happened
just-
there.
Yeah.
Something happened. And
She either wanted a one-night stand or something
yeah,
really.
something occurred.
Something
yeah.
happened in the bedroom.
Yep. And she was like, nope, that's the end of that.
I can't.
Now,
Yeah.
Josh did say, by all appearances, it appeared that she had a good time, but she, I suppose, could have been faking it. Although
Sure.
I don't know of any women that would do that.
No.
So we're just gonna call her up and see what's up.
Let's do it.
Hello?
Hello, is this Kate?
Yes. Who is this?
It's Jeff and Janet, Q102. How are you this morning?
Jeff and Jen?
Yeah, it's us.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
You ever have a chance to listen?
I have, yeah.
You don't sound like a huge
No,
fan.
you don't at all.
That's okay, though.
She sounds a little deflated, doesn't she?
We're not everybody's cup of tea.
And that's okay.
Yeah. You have any idea why we're bugging you this morning?
No, I'm just a little nervous about it.
Well, I understand that. And I'll be honest with you. This is a second date update call. You got an admirer out there. His name is Josh. You've been out a couple times, and he's a bit taken with you. And after the last time you two got together, he thought for sure he'd see you again, and you've been a bit elusive, and it's bumming him out.
Okay.
Have you just been busy, or did he do something wrong? Did he say something? Is he just
Oh,
not?
yeah.
Huh?
Actually, I feel really bad about this. He's like a super nice man.
Okay. But?
Things were going like really great with us. Like there was a lot of chemistry. There was just like this one thing that's kind of a big thing. And when we went back to his house and things were heating up, he kept checking his heart rate on his watch.
Huh. His
Do you
heart
know
rate.
why?
Apparently he's been having some like heart palpitations and he's concerned about it and he wanted to make sure that nothing crazy was happening.
Okay.
So I don't know. It just made me really nervous. Like I didn't want to like give him a heart attack in the middle of things. Like, can you imagine him just having a heart attack? So I just tried to keep myself calm and I didn't do anything that would make things get too rowdy in like any way.
I see. So you're concerned that he's got some kind of heart condition or something that could potentially be fatal, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Oh my God. I was scared. I like kept having visions of him having an event and then having to like call 911.
Right.
And no woman wants to do that.
No, but what's up with that? I thought you were going to say he was trying to like burn calories or something. You know, when you can like look at your heart monitor and you're like, I'm in the zone.
Yeah, he's
I'm
trying to
really
get to
burning that."
the orange theory. Yeah,
Really burning those calories.
keep them burning.
Oh yeah, if that was it, I'd be happy with that. But I mean, I hope he's okay and it's no big deal. I'm not in the place where I can handle any of that. So I just had to like.
By the way, we got Josh on the line, Kate.
I didn't know I freaked you out like that. I'm so sorry.
Do you have a heart condition, Josh?
I just had a quick doctor visit, like a small scare, a few months prior. But now I'm cleared for regular, normal activity. And so I won't
Okay,
be
but you
looking
were
at that
out all
watch
night
anymore.
checking. You were out checking your watch. Like that was your whole night. You were checking your watch.
Yeah,
What were you having? Were you having palpitations, a regular heart rate? Was your heart racing?
Let's diagnose you through
Yeah,
medical
let's
check.
go back. Why were you worried? What was happening that you were checking?
I was just having a really good time. And so, you get nervous around a pretty girl. A couple months prior, I had a checkup at the doctor. He noticed a small skip or what he thought might have been kind of irregular. I had to keep it monitored. And it'd been a while since I had been so excited by a date before. And so, you suggested to come back. Like the chemistry felt so comfortable. I was worried my heart was beating out of my chest. I was nervous you were going to notice how much my heart was racing. It was just
Whoa.
cool to get a chance to spend time with you.
Well, that's one way to spin it into a compliment.
That is one way to
Yeah.
spin it.
I guess that's flattering. I don't know.
I was prepared to have your back from the space of a hypochondriac who has, you get that,
Yeah.
notice that
Uh-oh.
racing heart.
I'm at
and it's like,
127,
oh my
127.
God, this is scary. This is scary.
Sorry you noticed me checking my watch the whole night, and that it made you nervous. I wouldn't want that to happen to me.
Are you sure he was checking his heart rate and not looking for like other calls from other people, or because that's not the only thing that comes up on your smartwatch,
This is true.
No, you saw the heart monitor. You know what I was checking. Stay on my side, guys. I was the one who called in.
Okay, but everything's all right with your ticker?
Yes, the doctor has said I could resume normal activity, and I don't have to be concerned about it.
And you're not experiencing any, flutters or anything like that.
Arrhythmia.
Because, there's this wonderful product out there called the Cardia Mobile. Have you guys seen this? It's a little EKG. You just put your little fingertips on it and it attaches to your smartphone and you can take an EKG anytime.
And according to the commercial, your doctors will love you for having that.
Yeah, but if you have like an Apple Watch, you can do that.
Where it does the little heartbeat thing?
Yeah, and you put your finger on it, and it tells you what your pulse is, and if you're having, right here, watch. So this is the ECG app. So you put your finger on here for 30 seconds, and it reads your rhythms, and will tell you if you're having any kind of weird rhythm.
Wow, that's just like what they have in the hospital room.
Yeah, it's a part of, clearly it's not going to be like diagnosing you with a health condition, but if all of a sudden you're feeling a little odd, this will tell you what your rhythms are. This checks for atrial fibrillation, which I have none.
No, I'll be going to my doctor, not my girlfriend, for those kind of checkups.
Unless your girlfriend is a doctor.
Jen's a Google doctor. Does that count?
I know. I have my degree from the University of Google.
I think we have that in common. I go to WebMD right after calling my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
See, that's good.
Well, aside from all of our diagnosis and software that we have been talking about, knowing that he's fine, is there a second date? Are you going to give him another chance since everything was good until that moment?
Considering he's healthy and everything's normal, I am totally down to do another date.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
I love that.
Wow.
That's wonderful news.
Just think of all the things you'll learn about your medical stuff.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it.
Now, is there a way that
great.
we can monitor Josh's heartbeat during the date?
So, yeah, he could share his. So, if you have like the Apple or whatever, there's like a fitness part of it that you can share when you're working out. So, we might be able to share activity on the Apple if he's an Apple user.
Okay, Josh, we expect heart rate updates from you.
Please, keep an eye on these
I
things.
think I should leave my smart watch at home for the next date.
Yeah,
All right,
maybe.
That's probably a good idea.
Probably.
Well, thank you both for coming on Second Date Update. I'm glad we were able to clear this up.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate the help.
Sure. If you need help yourself, send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.
Thanks for